The result is a double standard where anti-Semitism is concerned, where anti-Semitism has ended up becoming a policing tool downward and a protective shield upward. And once you can see that, once it's pointed out, you can see how Germany has built a racialized enforcement structure without ever writing it into law. It's just visible in the outcomes, not statutes. It's visible in the raids versus press conferences. It's visible in how the foreign ministry speaks about occupation as if it were a matter of political interpretation rather than a legal fact. And it is visible in how decision makers assume Israeli security as a default, but view Muslim organizing as a potential threat to constitutional order. And to understand why Germany keeps acting this way, you have to look at the politics that sits underneath it. Because this isn't drift. Germany's arms exports to Israel are not symbolic. Israel receives about 30% of its major arms imports from Germany, second only to the United States. That's an industrial relationship. It's also a diplomatic relationship built into NATO alignment, US partnership, and a shared political narrative that positions Israeli security as part of Western strategic architecture. So when Germany resumes exports even while the ceasefire is being violated, it's defending an alliance, not the conditions it is pretending to monitor. And because the alliance is treated as a moral obligation as well as a strategic one, breakage is almost unthinkable. Germany would rather bend the facts than bend its own doctrine, and it has done exactly that. There's another mechanism working here as well, and it sits in Germany's domestic politics. The idea that Germany must show it is tough on extremism, especially Islamist extremism. And that toughness becomes a proxy for moral clarity. The ban on Muslim interactive fits that pattern. Decisive action, strong messaging, and the use of anti-Semitism as part of the justification. But when you compare that with Germany's treatment of Israeli actions, it becomes obvious that the state is not applying a consistent standard of anti-Semitism or security. It's applying a political standard that aligns with its foreign policy and its internal memory politics. So anti-Semitism becomes flexible when it never should be. Strict when Muslims are involved, elastic when Israel is involved.